Welcome back, watchers. For today, we are diving into some sequels. 3 of the most anticipated sequels coming this year. Part 1. But before we begin, don't forget to subscribe, turn on those notifications, and give the video a like.
Hello?
Sky! What? No, get away from me!
What? What is it?
Get away from me!
One of the best horror films of 2022 was the film Smile. Taking inspiration from Truth or Dare and The Ring, the film took the horror genre to a new level. For those of you who don't know, the film follows Dr. Rose Cotter, a therapist who works in a psychiatric clinic, meeting with a patient named Laura. Laura was experiencing horrific images and visions of people smiling at her. But these smiles aren't just like casual. These ones give off a horrifying, creepy vibe. After a few days, every victim ends up the same: dead. Laura eventually ended up killing herself right in front of Dr. Cotter, with a big smile on her face. After witnessing this death, Dr. Cotter starts experiencing the exact same thing that Laura did. She tried her best to stop this curse, but like every other person, failed, eventually having the same fate as Laura.
This is not real.
But Rose, your mind makes it real.
For the sequel, it looks like it starts with a brand new victim, not related to anyone in the first film. The new character that is cursed is Sky Riley, who, like Dr. Cotter, witnessed the death of one of her friends. However, there are a few characters returning. Joel, Dr. Cotter's ex-detective boyfriend, is one of them. Joel will obviously cross paths with Sky, hopefully getting together to try and figure out a way to stop the curse. The cast features Kyle Gallner, who's returning from the first film as Joel. The main character, Sky Riley, will be played by Naomi Scott. Joining them is Lucas Gage, Rosemary DeWitt, Dylan Galula, and Miles Gutierrez Riley. Let me know in the comments if you're excited for Smile 2.
I remember that day. I never forgot it. That a slave could take revenge against an emperor.
Up next, we have Gladiator 2. The first Gladiator was created 24 years ago, featuring Russell Crowe and Joaquin Phoenix, winning 5 Oscars, including Best Actor for Russell Crowe and Best Picture. The first film followed Roman General Maximus, portrayed by Emperor Commodus, forced into becoming a gladiator. At the end of the film, Maximus and Commodus ended up in the gladiator arena and fought each other to the death. Maximus killing the emperor and changing the entire empire. However, the injuries that Maximus ended up getting eventually killed him. Something important about the first film has to do with Lucius, the nephew of Commodus and co-ruler. He was sent to the north coast of Africa by his mother, Lucilla. Lucius, after spending years away from the empire, returns, unfortunately getting captured and forced to become a gladiator, exactly like Maximus. During his time, he meets Macrinus, a former slave turned merchant. He faces 2 new enemies: corrupt twin emperors, Heracula and Geta. I really hope I'm getting these names right. Please forgive me if I am not. There are 2 faces that are returning from the first film. This includes Connie Nielsen and Jaimin Hounsou. The new faces include Paul Mescal, Denzel Washington, Pedro Pascal, Joseph Quinn, Barry Keoghan, and Peter Mensah. A few names of a fantastic cast.
The gods have spoken!
When you're all driving carpool and banging your Pilates instructors to fill the empty voids in your life, we'll see who gets the last laugh.
Coming to the last film on our list, we have Beetlejuice 2. The first Beetlejuice was created in 1988. Unlike other films on this list, was fantastic. being the winner of Best Makeup in the 1989 Oscars and the winner of Best Horror Film at the Saturn Awards. The first film followed Adam and Barbara, a couple who happen to be dead, spending their afterlife in their house and making it the way they have always wanted. Of course, since they're dead, their lovely house is put up for sale and is ultimately sold to the Dietz family. And they are very annoying, especially in the beginning.
And look at that kitchen. You're finally going to be able to cook a decent meal.
The only one who seems to be fitting in is their goth daughter, Lydia. Adam and Barbara try to scare them out, but instead of scaring them, the family decides to take advantage of the haunted situation.
We just have to pray the other closets are bigger than this one.
Lydia, however, is the one who summons Beetlejuice.
Beetlejuice. Beetlejuice. Beetlejuice.
It's showtime.
Beetlejuice 2 takes us back to Winter River, Connecticut, with the third generation of the Dietz family returning for a family funeral. Lydia, now all grown up, moves back into the house with her daughter Astrid, who, like her mother, is a bit of a rebel.
I can't believe Grandpa's dead.
Death is hard.
Yeah, sometimes I think life is harder.
Heading into the attic where the tiny town model is, she finds an ad that summons Beetlejuice. All you need to do is say it 3 times.
Who's Beetlejuice?
Don't ever say that name.
Beetlejuice.
No, Astrid! I am serious! If you say his name 3 times, he will appear.
Beetlejuice.
The juice is loose. I'm gonna make you so happy.
Beetlejuice comes and he opens a portal to the afterlife. 3 of the original cast members will be returning. This includes Michael Keaton as Beetlejuice, obviously. Winona Ryder will return as Lydia, and Catherine O'Hara as Delia. The new cast members feature Jenna Ortega as Astrid, Monica Bellucci, Justin Theroux, and William Dafoe. That's it for the video. Let me know in the comments what sequel you are most excited for, and write in the comments what sequels you're most excited to see that weren't on this list, and I can make a part 2. Of course, don't forget to subscribe.
You're a figment of my imagination.
Really? Is this a figment of your imagination?